right, I'm going to do a collective reading for September 1st, 2024. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of rosemary for the reading. Okay, a little bit of lavender and some thyme. I'm going to add an essential oil of your choosing. There's so many, obviously, to choose from, that just go with what feels light, what you're drawn to. And it might be different, during the week. Put a few drops in your palms of your hands. There's a couple different oils that you don't want to put in the palms of your hands, but that are more like spicy, like cinnamon, let's say, will actually kind of burn the hand or the body. So cinnamon is an amazing energy mover, cinnamon oil. It can move energy out of the system very quickly. It's also great for abundance and financial abundance, but financial abundance comes in so many ways, right? So it comes through connections with people. It comes through our connection with divine. It comes through that divine inspiration. So just remember that it also, cinnamon oil, helps the blood move more quickly, and it sort of ignites that energy in the body of movement. So go ahead and just kind of put the oils in the palm of your hand and sort of energetically fluff your auric field behind you. Okay, I'm sitting, but you can do it standing. All right. Whew. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. The scent goes right to your brain, so it shifts the brain chemistry immediately. Essential oils are incredibly powerful this way, and people forget the power and the wisdom of the plants and the earth. Okay, so definitely use it, breathe it in, and you can shift your energy right away. So if you're feeling low or depressed, or the opposite, if you're feeling anxious or excited, there are many different oils for different situations. That's another video that I'll do, but let's begin with a little bit of sound that shifts your space. Become present in the here and the now. Have your furry friends around you. There we go. All right. That will quickly cleanse and energize the space. I do interior design and feng shui and chimes and Tibetan bowls, crystal bowls, especially in different locations and corners of your space, can actually shake up. It like shakes up the vibration and the frequency, so the energy can be more easily cleansed and moved, right? So let's kind of see what energy we're dealing with this week. Last week I was feeling a little stagnant and slow, and this week my energy has shifted, not just from what I'm eating, but I'm exercising a little differently. But I'm also, something that I don't really talk about much in my videos, is how to harness energy. So if you feel very low and depleted, it doesn't mean go out and push yourself to the max, right? So you might find yourself sleeping more, doing maybe yoga instead of heavy exercises. There are ways to harness the energy, so over each day, the energy becomes greater. So if you're feeling fatigue or depression or anxiety even, this can actually change the energy over time. If you just kind of see it in your mind's eye as shifting it a little bit by little bit, instead of expecting it to shift in one day, which a lot of people will tend to do, which pushes the energy too far and thus depleting your energy system and energy body. So let's see, where are we going? I'm gonna kind of read the cards more slowly. If you can be present, really present in the here and now with different places, people, and situations, more magic can come in and be created. Right, so we have the Blessed card. Okay, the Blessed card is coming in. So it just means like stay in that space of letting yourself allow your being, your body, and the new people that you might be around, or new situations, or something new that you're inviting in energetically. Like allow that to be present. It doesn't mean things shift like overnight, right? But we are definitely in that space of poised. So it's being grateful and in gratitude and not discounting the people that we're around, because our minds will say, oh, this person is this to me, that person is that to me. But in truth, if we open up the space a little bit more, you may be surprised how people show up differently in your life, and allow people to show up differently in your life. Because when you put people in a box, then that is all you're willing to see. But there's a lot more, right? There's a lot more to each individual. So if we allow ourselves to get out of the box with ourselves, with other people, then more magic than you can possibly believe can occur. What else do we need to know about the energies coming in? Okay. Right. So like I was saying, soulmates. So friendships, love relationships, like all kinds of new ways of being. Maybe you're attracted to a particular kind of person and something else is showing up for you. Allow yourself to just, you don't have to jump in with both feet, right? We can tiptoe in, we can get to know people on a better level, like how are they showing up for us? When you start to kind of sense and see, okay, I'm going to be more open in communication, more open with my energy field, allowing my barriers to go down, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. And you can ask yourself in certain situations, maybe you're going into a meeting, or you're meeting new people, you're going to a party, you're connecting with somebody you don't know very well. It's like, just ask for the angels to kind of put your barriers down. Because sometimes people will put their defenses up, and you'll kind of notice and sense people and the way that they interact with you, how they're speaking to you. Is it passive aggressive? Is it more open? Just be very present with what you're actually sensing. What else do we need to know for this week? So we're talking about this week, September 1st, 2024. 2025 is approaching quickly. Right. Okay. So leg up. All right. So this is showing up upright. So allowing people to be of assistance, even if you think your life is completely settled, right? Let's say you have the same job, or you've got, everything seems very in balance, let's say. But what if there's more? What if there is more, right? So I'm always like allowing myself to connect with other people in ways, because I'm a very collaborative person. I like to work with other people. You don't know how it's always going to show up, but we also have the exchanging gifts. So what are ways that you're just not completely seeing at this point, where you can exchange energy with somebody else, exchange a gift, a talent? How can there be collaboration, right, between people? So being discerning, of course, always discerning, but how can we collaborate with others? Are people being respectful around you? If they're not, you know who to spend less time with, right? If they're not being respectful, they don't see the magic in you, they don't see the gift, they don't see, you know, your ability to dance, right? Then it's okay. We don't have to be and spend time around people who aren't being kind, respectful, and graceful. It's kind of like, just, you know, be respectful yourself and move on. Unless it's a situation where you have to have a conversation that needs to make it clear to somebody else how you're not going to be spoken to, how you're not going to be treated, then yeah, you're going to have to have those conversations, and they can be graceful and they can be open, and you'll just have to see how receptive somebody may or may not be. But all in all, I'm getting the energy of endless possibilities, okay? So what are the endless possibilities? That's that energy that I'm talking about. It's like there are a bazillion stars, right, under the sky. But, you know, some are going to light up more than others at different times in our lives. And allowing yourself to be guided by an energy other than what your mind is computing, right? So getting out of the mind into the heart. So we're bringing that energy from the heavens, from the earth. You know, you can even ask the angels to bring a ball of light and energy to you, breathing it into your mind and your body and letting it cleanse it and breathing it out. That can actually help clear some of your heady sort of thoughts and thinking. And listen, some people at different times in our lives are going through much heavier things than other times. Nobody's, you know, at the same place, right? So it's understanding that just having a little more compassion. Maybe somebody, you know, is frustrated or isn't being that heartfelt space, and they're too in their heads. Well, just know that maybe that's just what they can offer at this moment. And what else is possible? What else is possible, right? So what else is possible? What else is possible? Spirit of gratitude. Spirit of gratitude. Taking time to take a little walk. Notice the flowers and the trees and the foliage and the animals. You know, these are things that we could so easily take for granted, like the animals, let's say. Well, animals live much shorter timelines than we do, right? So really, you know, spending a little more time with your animal, connecting more energetically with an animal that's in the house or out in nature. You know, stop and watch the hummingbirds play. So what else? So what's the next right action that we need to know about opening up to more, right? Okay. Spiritual growth. Like I said, asking the angels to bring the light, surround you with light, breathe in the light, be the light. Yeah, for yourself and for others. Because we all need a little extra hug, I think, and a little extra sweetness. Don't forget to cut cords with people, places, and things that just don't feel very good. You know, it might be people in your family or friends or a group of people. It's like if you had a particular, interaction that didn't feel good, cut the cord right away. Cut it right away. Ask the angels to take it and walk away. And be like, okay, I'm not going to let this live rent-free in my head. I'm not entertaining this. I'm going to use this energy to create something more for my life and for others. Because at this point on the planet, that's what we need to be thinking about, is actually creating more love and kindness for others, more programs that help community. How can we support children more? What do they need more of? Because this is a lot to deal with. Yes. So it's like, how can we, I'm hearing children quite a bit. So how can we support the next generation? So for instance, by me doing these videos, I am helping support the next generations to come, right? Because there's a lot the next generations don't understand. There's a lot they do, but there's a lot of energies they do not understand. And so it's being of service in that way as well. It's like bringing it together with wisdom and connection. Because honestly, isn't that how we all really want to feel? Don't we all want to feel loved, connected, and supported by one another? That's how I want to feel. And I'm sure most of you deep down really do. So how can we incorporate more of that? So let's see, what else do we need to know for this week? What are our next sort of red actions that we can take to create a more supportive world? Yeah. So the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is poised for greater good for yourself, greater good for others, using that intuitive compass, to guide yourself forward at this time. And allowing the universe to work with us, because we're not doing this all on our own. So actually asking for help and support, right? Asking the angels, okay, I need some help and support in this way and this way, and allowing it to come in. So how can we do that? And having that vulnerability to ask for support when needed. I've gotten much better over through the years, right? Okay, asking for support. And one very big tool that I say is a huge strength that I've learned over the years is asking the question and having it be okay to receive a yes or a no. Are you okay with receiving a no? A lot of people will hold themselves back from even asking the question because they're too afraid. What if I receive a no? But what if you receive a no? So go over that in your mind before you ask a question. Ask for a raise, ask for support from this person or that, this situation. like being okay with asking and receiving a yes or no, and not taking it personally either, right? Because people are in different places to either provide support or not, or they might be going through things that you don't know about. So let's see. What else do we need to know here for this week? So, like I said, continue to cut the cords to any people, places, or things or situations that are not for your highest good, that people who don't have your back, right? You might have theirs, they don't have yours, and just be kind of aware of that. Yeah. What else do we need to know? Right. So the balancing act of the angels stepping into an injustice, a situation that may not feel just, correct, or at all for the harmony of everyone. The Queen of Fire. So maybe like writing a letter and burning it, being very aware and conscious of a particular situation, because when you bring a situation to consciousness, it allows you to shift it slowly, maybe, or quickly, but it allows it to occur. So I'm just gonna kind of clear a little bit of energy with this. And if you want to get a little Tibetan bowl or a crystal bowl, anytime you're feeling a particular knot inside your energy field, whether it's a chakra or it's just in the body somewhere, don't try and avoid the feeling, okay? So don't use other ways to avoid the feeling. Either use a crystal bowl, write it out. What am I feeling? What is this energy that I'm feeling that you can sit with? And allow it to shift that way, okay? You can cleanse it with essential oils as well, or crystals, or exercise, some dancing. But I always find like when that happens, it's information. Your body is giving you information. What is it giving you? Why am I feeling nauseous? Why all of a sudden is my solar plexus feeling tight? A lot of women get that energy in their solar plexus or their stomach, like a gut feeling, or their solar plexus get tight. So your body is a source of information, right? Every cell in your body, and it's giving you information. So listen to who you're around, to how you're feeling. I was around somebody the other day where I was feeling extremely tight in my solar plexus and feeling a lot of anxiety. It took me a minute to shift the energy, but I realized where this person was coming from, and not from a space of honesty, openness, or lightness. So, there's techniques, obviously, to use to kind of shield yourself a little bit. It's not like you're trying to block all the energies from the world, because the world is giving you incredible opportunities. However, you definitely, if you're around particular people that are just energetically not kind, then you definitely want to protect your energy field from that. Just with like a light bubble of energy, whether it's pink or clear, it could be rainbow energy, like a light greenish can absolutely put healing energy around you. like a light bluish, you know, for the throat chakra, if you feel like you need to say what you need to say kind of thing. What else do I need to know? Okay, and what animal spirit wants to come in this week? What animal spirit? Okay, we have the rabbit spirit. Okay, the rabbit spirit. Now is lucky time. Now is the lucky time this week. So new luck, like I said, new opportunities. This reading looks amazing. I kind of feel like, you know, sort of with everything, there's this and that, right? That we have to contend with throughout our lives. So it's still remaining that space of openness and being discerning about your energy and who you're around. And then we also have turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Give with gratitude and grace. Okay. If you want a personal reading with me, you can go to AllisonVanRaden.com. You can email me at growyourgratitude10@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I do energy healing, sound healing, aromatherapy, numerology, astrology, oracle, and tarot cards. Okay. Have a blessed day. Stay light, stay loving, and stay kind. We'll see you in the next one.